Growing up, I had a golden retriever named Peeve, and I used to take him on walks, and he would hump strangers' legs, and I'd be like, oh, that's my pet peeve. Turns out it's a really popular dog name. So I want to talk to you about something that's really important to my gut, which is food. I love food. I don't like to cook food, I just love to eat it, which of course is the more difficult path. But fast food in particular. Actually, one of my coworkers recently called me a fast food connoisseur, which I think is a compliment, but I don't know a lot about dinosaurs, so. There is one place, so Subway. I have some serious reservations about Subway, and I'm not talking Saturday night party of two with Daniel Day-Lewis, because we all know he is super serious. He never breaks character. It's like, Daniel, they don't have milkshakes here. Jeez. So if I'm on the road and the only options are Subway or the gas station that the Subway is in, that is a huge lunch dilemma for me. It's kind of like Sophie's Choice if you hated both of your kids. It's like, oh, this is gonna last at least 2 or 3 hours.
That's terrible.
So Subway though, it's the smell. It has such a funky smell. You know the old lady that lives in a shoe? I don't, but I'm pretty sure that she walks into Subway and she's like, ah. Home sweet home. I'm sure you guys heard that the bread at Subway has some of the same ingredients as yoga mats, which had to be a huge blow to the yoga mat world. Damn it, we've been associated with Subway. Expedite that Chipotle deal, stat! It's kind of weird because Subway, they call their employees sandwich artists, which is kind of a fast food trend. At Subway, they're sandwich artists. At Taco Bell, they're champions. And at McDonald's, they're liberal arts majors. I almost wish that they were a little more real with their names, because they set the bar really high. Maybe something like minimum wage worker bee or stored food compiler. And that way if I get anything that even resembles a sandwich, I'm gonna be thrilled. I'll be like, oh, no background check. Jerry did a great job today. This sandwich has bread, 5 stars on Yelp. One of the last times I went to Subway, I was broke and I only had $5. I lived in Morgan where there's no sales tax. So I went inside and I asked the sandwich artist. I know she was an artist because she was wearing a beret, a Subway hairnet. And I was like, which of these sandwiches are $5? And she was like, oh, anything on the menu. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a sandwich sale. This is great, because I'm a cheap ass. So I'm gonna get the most expensive sandwich that's on sale, whether or not I like it or not. It could be like pork trans fat explosion, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pretend to like it because it's on sale. But anyways, in this case, I got a turkey bacon ranch, and as she's making the sandwich, it's really evident that the artist that she's studying is Jackson Pollock. Because she's like, mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce. So I get the sandwich, I'm not sure whether or not I should eat it or just nod silently and pretend to understand the emotional details. So she goes to ring me up and she's like, oh, that's gonna be $5.50. And I'm like, $5.50? And she's like, oh, the bacon's extra. It's like, the bacon's extra? The bacon's in the title, it's a turkey bacon ranch. What are you talking about? It's not talking about the trans fat pork or add bacon. I'm not a pig. It's kind of, everyone knows that the bacon is included. It's kind of like getting a chicken pot pie. Everyone knows that the pot is included. Which is why you shouldn't drive home afterwards, because that shit will knock you on your ass. So I feel it's really hard to talk about Subway and not mention Jared. And Jared and I, we have a special relationship, and not the kind that he has with those kids, of course. Jared and I, we went to the same college in Bloomington, Indiana. Oh my gosh, you can share in the shame of knowing that Jared went to your school. So anyways, he lost his way to the Subway that's in a barn, and it's in Indiana, so it's literally a barn. And there's about 4 apartments above the barn, and he would walk down every day and eat his Subway, which makes me think that's a great career move. I wonder if I can move above Microsoft, or does that only work for food and illegal drugs? I'm not sure. Anyway, so Jared would eat there every day, and I come to realize that Jared must really like that Subway smell. And that old lady, he calls her mom. I used to work in Kmart, and one time Jared came through my line and got cigarettes, and he was like, "You better not tell anybody about this." And I never have, and I never will. You know, but hindsight's 20/20. If I could go back, I'd be like, Jared, I don't think that cigarettes are really what you need to worry about. Thank you, guys.